I am assistant secretary.
You are a board member.
I'm board member.
Thank you. I will get you all the board members to introduce themselves, please. I want all the board members to introduce themselves, please.
My microphone.
Maxine? Maxine?
Oh, I'm a cooperative.
Thank you. Tony?
Tony, Neville House board member.
Thank you.
You come and do it.
Goretti?
You've got to work on me.
Goretti?
They can't.
Goretti, can you please unmute yourself, please? And then introduce yourself. Goretti, please unmute yourself and introduce yourself to the shareholders, please. Goretti?
Yes.
Can you please unmute yourself and introduce yourself to the board
Yes.
to the shareholders, please?
I'm Goretti, Kettleby House. I'm a board member.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Tonya, unmute yourself and please introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm Tonya, Springford Gardens board member.
Thank you.
Right, got them all up there.
Okay, everybody has introduced themselves now. That's good.
I have not to.
Elaine,
Yeah.
please introduce yourself to the board, to the shareholders, please.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Engineer Helen Warrior, Stars Garden, a board member. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The board members have introduced themselves. So we now have to do what is known as some speech like, please, I want everybody to listen properly. Please, before we speak, we say our name and our house. I'll give an example. Peter, Jehovah, Ketube, house.
Na mimi the lemb.
Sorry?
You can't move it no more people are pinned.
Am I clear?
Are you doing a screen recording?
Introduce yourself as you want to be.
Do you have paper?
Hello.
I
Hello.
hear people talking in the background there, please.
Hello.
Hello?
Hi. Good evening. Good evening. My name is Joy Johnson, 29 Level House.
Thank you.
I'm a board member.
Oh, this is our family. Yeah, okay, how are you?
Hello.
Yeah. Sorry. Thank you.
Sorry?
Good evening.
Yeah?
My name is Joy Johnson, 29 Level House. I'm a board member.
No, you're not a board member.
Thank you.
You are not a board member, Joyce.
Don't worry. Thank you.
Chair, she put herself forward for nomination.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay,
please.
sorry about that. Yeah,
Thank you.
You're not a board member because you have to be elected first.
Right now because she's been constantly vomiting.
Okay.
Just to replace
Joyce,
Lenny,
you have to be elected
yeah.
first. Eh? Thank you very
No
much.
worries.
she
No.
vomited.
Yeah.
And then the doctor
If you put your name forward, you have to be elected first. Thank you very much.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Thank you.
Peter?
Who said that? Please.
Thank you.
so
It's
far,
Robert
no
Henderson
talking
from Kettleby House.
over another person.
Mute everybody.
and she's gonna try with that one.
Has everybody introduced themselves, all the board members?
Right, Robert.
I believe
Peter,
so.
What did you eat?
Chair.
But
I
yesterday
believe
you
all
had
board
fish and
members
chips
have
fried.
introduced themselves.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
And now,
I'm
please,
watching the
let's
board member
understand
meeting.
what we need to do tonight is
I want to write.
we will all
So
speak. We will all have the opportunity to speak. All the shareholders. I repeat, all the
is
shareholders.
it the milk?
Right.
Did you drink
Peter,
This is a shareholders meeting.
Peter, or Chair,
All the shareholders will have the right to speak. Please. and they have the right to speak uninterrupted.
I need to take notes. Yeah.
And I don't intend anybody to be interrupted while he or she
To get into it,
I'll
Jeff.
get you water.
provided that person has
I
permission
didn't want the
to
phone to
speak.
cut out.
Please,
I don't fucking care.
let us adhere and respect others.
Right.
Please.
Chair,
Yes.
it's Robert Hender from Kettleby House. I'm a shareholder.
Yes, I'm listening. Yeah. You're a shareholder. Nobody is arguing about that. We're not asking shareholders to introduce themselves yet. The office knows all the shareholders. The director and the secretary, they know all the shareholders. They have gone through the list of the shareholders. And they have all the list with them. The secretary and the director.
Just quickly, change the dressing on her feet, yeah?
So we know who's shareholder and who's not a
because
shareholder.
that's 2 big bites. You're supposed to little like baby.
So we'll now go to minutes of
My legs are
previous
sick,
meeting.
but
Excuse me, Chair.
Yes.
There's people talking. I can hear people talking about buying milk and whatnot, and writing notes and all that. It's not fair.
So you
are very right. Please, can we, if we want to do other things, please do your own private thing, but please do not disturb the meeting, please. Let's respect ourselves and respect the meeting, please. I'm very grateful. You've all made the effort to join this meeting tonight. Thank you very much all for joining it. But please, let's also try to provide and bear in mind that other people are don't blame you, so that we don't make it a waste of time, please. Thank you. On the next agenda will be Shade is our director of neighborhood services director.
Exactly. Exactly.
Shade.
Oh, don't say that.
Hello, Shade.
Don't say that. Not no burden.
I'm trying to share the minutes of meeting. Bear me a sec.
Please, Chair, is it possible to mute everybody? The noise coming from the background is
Exactly. The
distracting.
noise is so much at the
Please,
background.
it's
Can you-
And they
distracting.
keep chatting.
I know there are some people in somewhere.
I think there are children or so, something like that.
I could tell by your voices, but I don't want to mention any name. I don't want to mention any name, but I could hear from your voice.
Hear a thing.
I know where you people are gathered. Please, this meeting is a shareholders meeting. Let's be polite, please. If the noise persists, then I will have no choice but to tell the director to please help us mute the noise.
Yeah.
Please. Shade, please, if the noise persists, can you please mute the noise?
Not Chair.
Thank you very much. If are you able to put out the minutes of the last previous meeting?
Some days it does, Some days I get like a headache.
Chair, I'm trying to open it now so I can share
But
it
some days
again.
it's okay. I can just today was fine. I didn't get a headache or anything. But that's just when I feel
We keep hearing some people talking. I'm going to have to leave this meeting because people are not listening. I will leave the meeting now. Thank you, Chair. I'm going to leave the meeting because people are being disrespectful. People are not respecting what people are saying. They keep talking and I can't hear what everybody is saying.
She went on holiday and she enjoyed it.
Look, I know I could hear those voices. Remember, we are in a tight society. We know ourselves. I know your voices.
Really?
I know your voices, please.
Oh no.
It is nice. Let's be respectful of everybody, please. And let's be more respectful of the meeting, please.
Hopefully.
Please.
Let me see.
One day she
Yeah, the best thing to do is to mute everybody. I mean, that's the best way to go about this. Mute everybody. If somebody wants to speak, then they will unmute that person. But if you can't continue to tell them to stop making noise,
Shade,
mute everybody, please.
Shade,
I don't know what's going on there.
Is this
Because
a
this is
deliberate
deliberate
thing
now.
that
It's a
people are
deliberate
doing?
act. Come on.
no,
It's very
you are very
unprofessional.
right. You are very right. What you're saying.
She said when she went there,
You are
she
very
just
right with what you're saying.
she bought
Everybody
stuff,
is
all
muted
the
now.
clothes for her.
Can
And
we
she said
please all
they get
cooperate
1
and
hour
let
Shade,
them
can you
to
please
do
mute
make
everybody?
her anything, any design of clothes she wants. She
You
just
see, they're
stand
talking
there
about
and
designer clothes
tell
and
them what
things like that.
she wants.
What's that?
She will go to the shop and get something and then come back and just
Listen, I don't know who you are that is just talking.
You go to the shops and get something. Why? They just want to disrupt the meeting.
She said she had to go and get a bigger. She had to throw away the suitcase she had.
Can you please keep your voice down, please?
Who is this?
Thank you. It's very unfair.
Yeah. I'm gonna listen to you. Yeah, she was trying to kind of
Can we
her.
organise and not
I
mute
could go, but
people?
now that you said that, I'm not gonna
Chair,
go.
I'm trying to share the minutes of meeting. Just bear me a sec, please.
Shade, can you please mute everybody?
Okay.
Except me. Mute everybody, please. Thank you.
We can still hear. I can still hear lots of noise.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everything's all good.
Still noise on the ground.
Even in the food that they don't care how they prepare your food. They don't care what they're selling you, just as long as they
Oh
make it.
dear.
Is this a deliberate thing?
Organizer, do you know how to mute people? If you do not, please
Can we
ask
please
for help.
hold on, please, and let's follow through. I'm going to share the minutes of meeting now. Thank you. See, can you hear me?
Sorry?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very well.
Thank you. I'm trying to share the minutes.
And the character Rachel, I mean, as you said in the description, she is very much a people watcher. That's what she does. But you say, by your own admission, you're quite nosy. I love it.
It's a bit mad.
Last week, congratulations, by the way. Thank you very much. And I've got to say, watching it's so fascinating. You know, it's amazing enough to sit in London and watching people, but when you're in another country watching people and how they operate, it's absolutely amazing.
I'm sharing the minutes of meeting now, please. Thank you. Just bear me a sec.
Thank you.
Get on with it.
Hold on, please. Sorry. Some people are still coming in, so I didn't.
That's
Get on with it.
okay.
Hurry up.
What are you turning on? What are you turning on? What are you turning on? Have you turned it on?
There's a problem. There's a lot of people here that want to share the minutes of meeting, which is not allowed. So if you've actually pressed share in your screen, it's affecting me from sharing the minutes of meeting. Can you please remove it, please? Thank you.
If you have pressed stop share, please remove it, please. Please do not post your full address.
Would you like to continue where they actually remove everyone? Not everyone. I want to go in to make sure that it's only the host is able to share with everybody.
Yes, please do that.
Thank you so much. So maybe we can continue on the next agenda. Okay. Next item on the agenda is, I'm going to show you now. Thank you.
The next agenda will be the finance.
Okay, so we still need to share that as well.
So we still need to share that.
Yes.
But however, I could move updates from the board, which is number 4. And then I can deal with those with the welcome and the minutes later.
Yes, please. Thank you very much.
From the board. The board has noticed that people objected to Zoom. If you remember, in 2011, the first time we ever had a Zoom meeting on this stage was in 2020 during the coronavirus. Can everybody hear me?
Sure, yes, we can hear you.
The first time we ever had.
We can hear you.
I'm very grateful. Thank you very much. The first time we ever had the. Can you see me as well? Can you see me?
Yeah, we can see you.
Okay.
We can see you very well.
Okay, because I can't see myself anymore. That's why.
Anyway, yeah, we can see you.
The first time we had a Zoom meeting on this stage was in 2020 during the coronavirus. And after that, Ms. Michael spoke to us all about having another Zoom meeting, which is a virtual meeting by virtual. There were no objections raised at that time. So, and since then, we had the other Zoom meetings. So, I'm surprised to note the objections now, after we had previously conducted the Zoom meetings from everybody, when there was no initial objections previously raised. And then Lambert has to write to us, telling us that they are under pressure. Lambert does not dictate how we run our meeting to us. Let's understand that very well. They are listening. Once we have followed the right path. The reason why we have to do this thing by Zoom or virtual is because of the safety of our residents. If you notice, the coronavirus is on the increase. Monkeypox is coming as well. Flu is also around as well. They say flu and coronavirus, there's no difference. They're mutation. Look at the board, look at it and say, well,
when you close the door.
And apart from that, if you notice, Lambert has not been having face-to-face meeting. And so are other caring boroughs. None of them have been having face-to-face meeting because of coronavirus. Coronavirus on this estate has taken a life. Coronavirus has taken a life this year, and it's one too many. We cannot allow that, and we cannot subscribe to that. And then another thing, if you notice, all the healthcare centers, they put out a notice that you must wear mask coming to them. If you phone them, I'll give you a number to phone now. If you have a pen, write it down: 0207 274 78 I'm sorry, 7484. I repeat, 0207 274 7484. Phone that number and you hear what they say. Put on your face mask. So they are fully aware what is happening within the country. The only reason why the government are not standing it out loud, they're very silent on it because they know if they make noise, it will affect the economy, and it is a new government. They don't want the economy to boil down. That is why the government has not said much about it. So let's be understanding. So the reason why we chose Zoom is for this purpose, to prevent people unnecessary torture, inflating coronavirus on people.
What's the coronavirus?
That's why we have Zoom meeting today. So I want to understand why, the reason behind the Zoom meeting. Thank you. I'm glad you've all heard the meeting, the reason behind the Zoom meeting. And then the next thing now, Shadi, have you been able to put up this thing?
No, Chair. Hello?
Yeah.
Chair, I'm coming. I'm getting that now.
Okay.
I want them to be able to see it legibly. Thank you.
Well, I don't think there was any motion for during the last AGM. I don't think there was any motion.
Sorry, Chair.
That is something, any outstanding issues from last meeting.
Sorry, Chair. Chair. I'm still sorry. I'm finding it very difficult to know who are shareholders and who are not. I'm actually craving your indulgence for people to write their addresses, and then if they don't want to write their first name, we need their surname. Annual general meetings of shareholders. Some people might have, some residents might have joined, or some people invited their neighbors. Yes. We need proper record. I've got the list of shareholders here, given to me by the secretary today. They vetted it. I need to know the number of shareholders. Remember, I said this at the beginning of the meeting. Yes. They are out there. If they are shareholders, we need to know the addresses where they live. While the meeting is going on, I will be vetting them. And those who are not shareholders will not be able to vote. Let me know we have nominations tonight. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Can we all please do that? Some shareholders are already known, but for those few who are not known, please identify yourselves, please.
Yes.
The only ones that are not known are the new ones. How will you identify yourself?
First name. Edgel House. 17.
Yes, please. It's Cham with you.
Which is the best way to help you identify them?
They need to put their addresses, I'm afraid. And they also need to put their names, but I cannot put names to the number of people who are here. Please, this is shareholders meeting. There's nothing, this is not a case of GDPR. You are a shareholder of the meeting. We must be able to identify you and know the number of shareholders in the meeting. One, for the purpose of minute taking and for the purpose of election, I'm afraid. Thank you, Chair. I'm craving your indulgence. We need to know. In any annual general meeting, people will all, we have 50 people. We will not have the time to say they should be put on the video and identify themselves. So the best thing, time-wise, is to write that maybe Miss Adedotu, 10 Woody House. I'm just saying it for example. Or 26 Garden. We must be able to identify the addresses. We must be able to identify our shareholders.
It's shocking.
Can we please do that? Please.
That's our chairman. It took us 20 minutes. Well, cool. To mute people. He didn't know how to mute people. He organized the meeting, and people were coming in, talking about the. One woman was on the phone with the doctor, talking about her issues. What the fuck is happening now?
Chair, for the meeting to progress, we need to know who our shareholders are. It's very simple. We have 56 people. I don't think we'll have the time to say people, the 53 people should put on the video and identify themselves. We need to know they are LEMB shareholders. It's not a public meeting. It is LEMB annual general meeting for shareholders. Though residents are invited, which I believe is welcome, but we need to have the record. Thank you.
That's good. So
Yeah. That's how the meeting goes. I have no idea what's happening.
What is happening is somebody is blocking the database. So that's what Shadi is trying to correct. Somebody is blocking the database. That's what Shadi is trying to correct.
Didn't even know what the database is.
Chair, can you see? Chair, can you see the minute of meeting now?
Can everybody see the minute of
meeting
yes,
now?
I can see it. Very clear.
So, sorry, it's the agenda. Let me put the minute of meeting there. Sorry, I'm coming. Just bear me a second. I'm coming. Let me just put the. Please, you need to put your service down. I'm craving your indulgence.
Yes.
Yeah, they need to put.
Stop talking.
Oh, it was a work meeting of the premier. Super late.
No, I was looking for that. They said it like over a month ago.
Can you please stop talking, please?
I put it on the calendar. I put Siri on it and Alexa on it. They both were like, Marco, today.
Excuse me, Chair, can you see now? Excuse me, Tushia. Tushia, sorry. Thank you for your contribution. Chair, can you see now?
No.
Okay, let me share it again. Chair, can you see now?
No.
Okay. Can you see it now?
It's coming now. It's coming.
Thank you very much. Thanks for your patience. Can you please don't fiddle with the IT system, please? Now I'm sharing and it's being recorded as well. Thank you. You can see welcome and introduction.
The minutes will give it to everybody already at home. Those of you that requested for the minutes of the meeting with accounts, it was provided to you.
Can you see this now? Can we just go through it? Yeah, she didn't want me to go through the minutes of meeting, please.
Please do.
Thank you very much. You can see the appointments of auditors and finance. Last year, we had estate improvements that was over 1.097, the deficit of 449, and creditors paid in April 2023-24. That was last year. Discussed that this is minutes of meeting regarding the account after chair's introduction. And you can see the interruption on last year's meeting, which has now become a norm. So please, I'm craving your indulgence tonight as shareholders and adults to let's facilitate this meeting as smoothly as possible.
Are you able to mute everybody and then unmute them when they want to talk?
For the purpose of minute taking. Okay, we can see the update. We can see the update from the board. Then we said about the improvements that were carried out on the estate and the list sent to Lambert, and also went through with the shareholders. Election of board members, because there was no board member, there was actually no overflow of board members, which means no board member exceeds the number of vacancy, and so the chair declared those candidates to have been duly elected. So there was no reason for ballots, which is in line with LEMB rules. And we can see the estate improvements. We went through it. Committee initiative.
Did you turn off my
vote,
thingy?
excuse me, please. And a vote was taken on whether to allow LEMB to continue to manage the estate. And we have any other business where people ask questions about flight TP, and also the chair told them the need to have a CCTV cameras, which was approved a few years ago. And chair thanked everybody for their contribution and for coming before declaring the meeting closed. So chair and shareholders, this is the minutes of the meeting being presented to the shareholders for approval.
Is the minute approved?
Is it? Yeah. Have we missed out anything?
Is there anything that is missed out?
No.
Sorry, some people are now saying they are canceling it. If you continue to grab my system, it can actually be seen as being, there's a law against that, to grab my system and put it in cross. I've taken the picture and I'll be able to.
Okay, you've already minutes. Is the minutes approved?
We need to be able to be careful. Nick, that was Nick. If you approve the meeting, can you do that by show of hand?
Please.
Or you can click the raise, and that's fine. We're not pleased. If you please, you can see the button to click or raise up your hand, please. Thank you, and thanks for putting your name, which has been very helpful. So, can you?
I haven't seen yet to raise up hand.
Please. Ellen, thank you very much. Yeah, can you do it by show? I can see your hand. I can click the send button.
I've not seen yet to raise hand.
No, don't worry, because you use your picture. There's a button that you can click, please.
Okay,
raise hand button.
I can put my.
I've actually summarized the minutes of meeting, everything that was written, key points were noted. Thank you very much, Emmanuel. That's fine. We haven't come to those people who are going to refuse approval. Just tell me if you approve the meeting. Thank you. Minutes of meeting. Can I see your hand, please? Ellen, I've seen you. Can I see you by show? I've seen you. Grace, thank you. I've seen you.
I don't have the icon on my thing, but I would
Not worry, just raise your hand. Jason, I've seen you. Thank you very much. I've seen the people. Yes. I've contacted you. Yes, please. This is the time to approve.
I wrote my name, but I can't see my name.
Thank you very much.
That's okay.
Thank you. 2, 3. I've seen you in the office. I'm counting you. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've seen you. 11. Please. 11, 12, 13. I've seen you. 13. I've seen you. 13. Thank you. 13. Who else? 13. Can you please follow? 13, 14, SID. 14. Thank you. 14. 14. I've seen you. 14. 14. Thank you. 14. I've seen you.
Talk to them.
15.
Never had a phone number before.
15. 15.
Daddy?
I've seen you 16. I've counted you 17. 17. Blessing, I've counted you 17. Thank you. 17. I've seen Emmanuel, I've counted you already. 17.
Have you done it?
Edward, I've seen you 18. Thank you, Edward. Sharon, I've seen you.
You can do it on your phone.
19. 19. I've seen you 19. 19. 19. Any approval? 19. 19. I've seen the ones I've counted. I've seen 19.
19. Whose phone is it?
19. One meeting, please. 19. One meeting, please. I've seen your chart. 20, 19, 20, 21, 22.
You see me?
Thank you.
Anybody that understand as a shareholder, I don't count them.
23. 23. If you don't approve the minutes, can I see your hand, please? If you don't approve the minutes, can I see your hand, please? Thank you, Shaki. Don't worry, I'll count. I don't want to mention him. I want people to be very confident. Thank you. 1, 2. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No. Only shareholders can vote.
You won't be able to vote. I'm not going to count you. I'm sorry. I've counted you. I've seen your hand. SB. I don't want to mention him. SB. I've seen your hand. Thank you. Okay. Shaki, I know. Thank you. But I don't want to mention him. I want you to feel very free. So any other person? Number 1. Who else? Who else? Number 1. I've seen 1. Only 1. I've seen 1. Hold on. Any other one that's not approving? I've seen 1. Feel free. I've seen 2. Judith, I've seen you 2. I've seen you. Who else? I'm taking my time. 2. Paul, I've seen you. And 2, 4, 5, 6. Yes, please. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? 7.
Yeah,
I've seen you. Yeah. 7. Thank you. I've seen you. I'm coming, Chair, please. I'm coming, sir. So
some people have not put their hand down.
7. I've seen them. 7. So 7 people. Chair, sorry. 7 people refused. Abstention, please. You actually voted no or yes. You are just abstention. You are not involved. You don't want to vote yes or no. Can I see your hand, please? Yeah, 23 voted in favor. 7 said no. And thank you. I have their names, so we'll be able to check. Thank you. What about abstention? You're not neither no, either yes or no, please. Thank you very much. Chair, it's approved. The meeting. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you. Can you please put up the finance document,
okay,
please?
Please bear me a sec as well. Thank you so much. I need to stop sharing this. Okay, let me go to. Hold on, please. Thank you.
You've all seen the evidence of somebody trying to tamper with the system.
Yes, I'm putting that. Let's be very careful. Yeah, I know the person. The name of the person.
I will trace out who you are.
No, I've traced the person already.
Okay.
I've traced the person already. We're going to the finance now. Please bear me a sec. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Thank you so much. This year there's been an improvement despite all odds. And I would like to say this that we said last year. LEMB carried out some improvements, sent the list to Lambert because they do not want their estates to look run down. So they use part of the surpluses, and as advised by Lambert, that we cannot be keeping the money in the bank. We're supposed to be pumping money back onto the estate. They did a lot of things. We can please take time to, if you haven't received some people have received the finance, and make sure that they sent it to those people who requested for it. And if you haven't, please, you will receive your copy. So you will notice all the improvement carried out by LEMB. If you also go to our website, the list of improvements is also there as well. So we now send the list to Lambert and ask them for a reasonable contribution, because we know very well that Lambert is struggling financially. And I don't think it's only Lambert, please don't get me wrong, it's all other local authorities. And we know very well some local authorities that have gone into liquidation and they now have administration running the boroughs. No disrespect to them, because of the times that we are in, the economic situation. But LEMB has continued to remain strong by being very prudent. And we can see last year we have over 1 million and also 449, over 449 in deficit. But this year, I'd like to tell you that it's now been reduced. The deficit is now reduced to 379. And also, hold on please. Oh, sorry. Let me just get I'm coming. I think this is not the okay. Sign it. Hello, Chair.
Yes.
I'm comparing last year's accounts with this year's account. Last year you can see the 1 million, but this year you can see last year it was 1 million in deficit. But I'm glad to tell you that through the board's prudent spending, the deficit was now 158,558. So we can see the difference between last year and this year, despite all odds. Legal disrepair cases are
Daddy, can you please put up the account, please?
Because of the condition.
Daddy.
Okay. Can you see the account? Yes,
no,
please.
Can you please put up the account, please, for everybody to see?
Okay. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Can you see it now?
Yes, we can.
Okay, sorry, I think it just went on pause. So we can see that last year it was 1 million. But this year, through prudent spending, it was only low. So we can see that the deficit, they added this year and last year together to make 647 of negative results. This is due to the amount of improvement carried out on the estate, and the list was sent to Lambert. And even though the board is trying to work with Lambert for now to make sure they contribute reasonably towards the amount spent, because Lambert has 30 million to carry out, to remove the cladding and also carry out some improvements in Upper House, Leicester House,
Can we please have one meeting, please? Please.
and
Just fluctuating.
okay, can you see me now? Sorry about that.
No, it's gone off.
Yeah, can you see me now? Can you?
No.
Don't worry. I'm going to share now. Can you see the account? I'm going to share the account now, please. Okay. Can you see the account now, please?
We will soon see it. Yes, we have seen it.
Thank you very much. So we can see the improvement over the years and all the initiatives thanks to those residents who have been partnering with LEMB and attending all the initiatives, the Southern trip, and sending their children to the summer school. And thanks to the elderly as well. There are lots of initiatives on the estate available to residents. We've got gym all over the estate, and we also have barbecue that you can rent for a fee. And also we have the massage room, which is being used on a regular basis. And the over 65 as well do meet every Wednesday. They go out as well.
By who?
They
I
do
don't
manicure
understand.
and pedicure.
Like,
So
I
there's
didn't know
lots
anything
of
about this.
opportunities on Loughborough Estates. I'm going to go through the financial report now to be able to see the financial position of the organization. And another thing I need to bring to your attention, this is income and expenditure. So, Chia, are you able to see it, please? Are you seeing it?
Yes,
please?
we can see it.
Thank you. You can see here 2023. You can see the operating surplus and deficit. Last year it was 431. This year is 143. You can see the interest receivable. You can also see the difference. I'm going to pay particular attention. Can you please allow me to finish, please, so we can have a well-informed meeting? Thank you. So we can see surplus and deficit. Last year, I've said that 1 million, the income and expenditure, that it's better. 1 million down to 158. We've paid our creditors. And we can see the creditors as well, from 1,160,000 to 936. And we can see the reserve and the surplus fund. Now there's no surplus because in Lambert were meant to review all TMO allowances. And we now had a meeting that said that all TMOs now agreed to find out the real cost of repairs on Lambert stock. And so that they'll be able to, and their expenditure, as this will enable the TMOs to determine the right allowance for TMO. So all TMOs came together and decided to postpone the allowance review to a further 2 years, with the thinking, all of us together, all the directors and our finance managers, with the thinking that 2 years will commence after the meeting. When all the TMOs now went to Lambert to demand for a review, Lambert said, and I quote, in writing, that the 2 year will start at the expiration of last review. So we now said, okay, we'll wait. So by this time next year, we will have completed the consultation on a revised allowance that would cater for rise in inflation. No, it will cater for inflationary period that we are in. So we're waiting for them. So until then, we have been working on the old allowance that are being received from Lambert. Lots of the CPR cases, we have tried to persuade and encourage residents And I noticed that you can see some residents as well encouraging one resident to go to solicitors, residents sharing solicitors' details. You're not really helping your estate. That money could have been used to continue to improve the estates. And when you go to your solicitors, don't forget, solicitors are going to take a chunk out of that money and now pay you like a stipend. So let's try and work with the organization. And another problem, major problem that we discover is damp and mold. And the reason being that there are some external factors that are affecting, that are causing this problem. And we've written to Lambert severally. Number one is corroded stack pipe. We've seen a lot of leaks inside the property stack pipe, collapsed drainage system, defective roofs. So in about 4 or 5 years ago, Lambert Major Works spent $140,000 to engage an engineer to find out the problem with the promise of doing the job. But before we knew it, the director left. So now, I've now received a letter from Lambert saying they have a 30-year program to upgrade the estate. And don't forget, we have been waiting for over 30 years. There has not been any major improvement or upgrade on the estate. Only the board has been using the surpluses to actually make sure to carry out some works. And now Lambert has now woken up now to say they want to spend 13 million to remove the cladding and upgrade Upper, like I said before, Upper, Naval Seca, and Leicester. So this is the balance sheet. You can see the balance sheet here. And until then, I'm sorry, I know Harry's House, Howard House, Staff's Garden especially, and Old Loughborough have all been waiting for improvement. We need to pump money back into the fund, surplus fund, before the board will be able to consider any improvement as advised by our TMO guide and the auditors. So we can see the balance sheet. And this is the assets of the organization. Sorry, this is the asset. Please, let's try and follow through, please. A copy will be made available to shareholders. We've sent some, like I said, and also control papers. It will be registered with FCA. It's a legal requirement. We register with FCA. So please, it's a public document. But it's always good to go through it in details before the registration and has to be received, not approved. In line with your rules, you don't need to approve the account. The board has already approved the account. We're only presenting it to shareholders to receive. So there's not going to be a vote in line with your rules. So thank you. And we can see all these ones, Lambert allowances and community. But another thing I want to talk about, please, very important, is the cargo company. You can see the cargo company, the house that rented Peter Shoriwa Hall, and you can see all other undercraft and the parking that we received. This is how much we collected in 2023-24. Community center income. People have been asking that where is the money going to? We collected 31,976 as to 24,000 collected last year in 2022-23. And parking permit income, we've collected so far 37,066. And now the board has made a decision that we don't collect cash at all. Please, I want to inform shareholders and also please inform your friends and your group, your neighbors and your group that we don't collect cash in office. The board had to stop this. You need to pay into our account and show evidence of payments before we can give you parking permit or allow you to rent the hall. One meeting, please. We can see non-residential lettings.
Can we have a meeting, please?
One meeting, please. It's 34,000. If you see the money we've collected so far on all the community center, the parking permit, the Tashoriwa Hall, and other income like drainage, you need to pay 50 pounds if the blockage in your house is due to your negligence. Or some people are actually in the habit, no disrespect to residents, but people are actually putting oily food through the zinc instead of having something to prevent it, to block it like a seal. So that is why. But if the problem is not due to you, your 50 pounds will be returned. We don't take cash. We must pay into the account, please. And the office is well aware of this. So if you check the money we've collected so far, you can see that 31 by 37 is about 6,800, going to 150,000. They are duly accounted for and are being audited every year. So I need to just let us know that, please. And we can see the notes to the financial statements. We can see repairs expenses for this year compared to, you will agree with me that there's a lot of complaints about repairs last year. So the board had to make a decision. We have operatives who are very good. We have tilers, we have glazier, unlike last year and before. So we pump money into repairs, and thanks to all the tenants that are signing the customer satisfaction form, we do send the staff to the statistics to Lambert every month. And thankfully, Lucy is here from the client team. They are set up to support the TMO. And we can see void works. We can see repairs and maintenance. We can see you can see all that. So we spent now, because of a lot of outstanding repairs, we spent 1.3 this year in order to resolve all the overdue repairs. And if you go down, estate expenses, cleaning contractors. Last year it was much. We were using PW Living, but the board made the decision. This year we have 55,000. Ground maintenance and gardening is reduced as well. Was reduced from 429 to 263. We can see telephone, health. We have our pest control qualified health and safety coordinator. Thanks to him, we can see the impact on our budgets. Then vehicle expenses, health and safety maintenance, everything is there. And we will go to office administration. We can see a reduction in cost. The utilities from 279 to 115. You can see telephone call, insurance. Then legal fee, 206. That's from 143. Tenant encourage tenant to go, especially even some of them are shareholders, to go to lodge a claim, legal claim, which is called litigation, against their organization that they have shares in. So that is the impact from 143 to 206. Then we can see auditors' remuneration from 7 to 25. Then don't forget the rise in inflation. You can see the times that we are in. And repairs and maintenance on this one, on office, we can see from 22 to 14. And health and safety as well, from 12,000 to 838. So overall, we actually had savings there. And this is the note to the financial statement. From 644 last year to only 16,820. As you can see, the committee, let's look at the committee expenses, because I know some people are very interested, which is good as shareholders. open and transparent. So we can see committee expenses from 71 to 51, and community center events and expenses from 175 to 60. And you can see the LEMB gift from 112, you know, the anniversary, when you attend events, when, you know, our elderly, the residents that we normally give food to, just to sustain the community. So you can see from 112 to 374. And there is a savings on the reverse committee expenses of 64,000. I know some people have been saying, oh, board are taking this, the chair is taking this. Please, I want to assure you that all the board members, not all of them are taking the allowances. They use it, not that they don't take it. They have a way of making sure that they spend their allowances judiciously without laying any weight on the organization. So you can see it in here. So that is the end of the account. And please, may I ask you, if you have any question, to please keep it short and please reasonable. Thank you very much because of our time. Chair, that is all. Thank you so much.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions on the account?
I've seen a hand from Paul and Catherine Maxwell Rose, please.
I think some people have posted some questions to you already.
Chair, I would ask that if it is the, oh yes, I'm going to see the chart now. Let me.
Do you want to do with it now, or you want to do with it after?
If it relates to the account,
yes.
Actually, I expect for me to just take it out of the way now.
Yes.
If it relates to the account.
Hello?
Any question from the account?
Yeah. My question is,
sorry, your name, please.
Classman Edgeville House.
Thank you.
From I go around, reach on there, I asked for a handbook to see what the tenant I entitled to fix. Nobody give me a handbook. The other day I phoned up for a plumber. They tell me £50. Couldn't afford it.
I'll respond to that. Maxine, I'm so sorry. I've taken your details. Even though I want to leave this one to any other business, but I could have just quickly answered you now. I'll make sure you receive a copy tomorrow. But please, this time to answer. Yeah, I will do.
Right, so no one came. Again, the light in the bathroom is electric.
Sorry, Maxine, please, let's leave it till under any other business. Please.
Who is
Maxine? I appreciate you, please. It's now account. I've noted your name and your address, please. Thank you, Maxine. Thanks for your understanding. Sorry, Paul. Yeah, Paul, I'm waiting. Paul and Catherine Maxwell. Yeah.
Okay.
Hi. Sorry, could you show us the bit from the auditor's report about going concern?
Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry, Paul. Paul, I'm with you.
Can you show us a bit from the auditor's report further up about a going concern? Because there was some comments about that in the previous year's accounts.
Okay, I'll show you now. Just let me say.
This is what he was talking about. This is so rude. I'm asking question and you cut me off and calling me Maxie. Who is Maxie? I'm leaving this meeting. I'm asking question about something. I was leaving nearly 6 weeks without heating and hot water. I want to ask all these questions and you just cut off.
We're dealing with only accounts question now.
Sorry, Paul. Paul, which one do you want to check so I can show you, Paul? Can you see it now?
Can you hear that?
I think it's further up. There's a section called going concern.
Thank you so much. I'll show you now.
Yeah.
Okay, we draw. Let me read it. We draw your attention to note 2 to the financial statement, which indicate that in the year Loughborough Estate Management Board made a deficit. It's part of what I've already told you. Paul, I've explained all that to you regarding the deficit this year and also compared with last year. And they now added the 2 in accounting They added the deficit for 2023 and 23-24. And you can see that, look at this one, while the board has made efforts, so thanks to the board, to reduce expenditures, we expect a modest surplus in the coming year, provided we do not incur further expenditure. And don't forget, I said that there won't be any improvement, only day-to-day repairs. Are you with me? In order to pump money back into our reserve. And another thing is this. Remember I said that we spent 2.6 million on estate improvement. Lambert said they want to spend 13 million on 4 blocks, but we did a lot. Time will not permit me to go through it, but you can see all the improvements in the report and also on your website, LAMB website. So that we are asking for a reasonable contribution. Are you with me? So we can see here that they also said something that we have seen no written documentation that would suggest that the council is willing or able to do this. We also recognize the financial situation that the council is currently in. And another thing I said is that our allowance is supposed to have been reviewed last year to cater for inflation. When we have a meeting with Lambert, they said that they will, the TMOs, all TMOs gathered together with their finance manager, that we want to find out how much Lambert is spending in order to be able to cater for our own expenditures and to review the allowances as a whole. Now, when we have a meeting, all the TMOs thought, honestly, was that 2 years would take place immediately after the meeting, 2 years after the meeting. But when we all TMOs, went to Lambert to request to tell them that, oh, we're supposed to start consultation this year in September, Lambert now said, oh, no, your review will start at the expiration of the current review. Are you with me here? So thinking that even though you have the meeting a year before the expiration of the review, you have to wait from the day your last review ended, which ended last year. So we still have a year to go. So by this time next year, for all TMOs, Lambert will review allowances to cater for inflation. So until then, there won't be any improvement. We'll just be doing day-to-day repairs and also provision of housing management services.
Okay, thank you.
Are you with me? So any other question
on accounts?
Yeah, there's Emma. Emma has raised up her hand.
Okay.
Thanks.
Emma.
Yeah, this is Hannah from Edge Hill House.
Thank you.
So I can see in the document that the accounts were signed by the committee, so by yourself, Peter and Sade, on the 30th of October. It's now 3 weeks after that, and no one at this meeting has had sight of them until now. Is there a reason that they weren't circulated to shareholders or made available at the housing office? Because this
Thank you, Emma. Chair, do you want me to respond?
Yeah.
Emma, please, point of correction there. Under the rules, I do not sign the accounts. It's supposed to be signed and has always, all the accounts, honestly, have always been signed by the chair, secretary, and treasurer, and the auditor. And I'm going to show you now, because you said you saw that I signed it. Let me show you. So let me just, can you see that this is not my name at all? Can you see that there's nothing like Shade at the bottom there? So point of correction there. And the second thing is that year in, year out, for the past, since I've started, maybe that's in 2000, about 10 years now, the accounts and the minutes of meeting will be printed and provided to them so that we can go through it at the AGM. And no one has raised any objection. So the pattern has not changed. And like the chair said, some people who have requested for it have already, they had, before this meeting, received copies. And if you want to have a copy, I've noted you and also your address. A copy will be and delivered to you by the secretary. And more importantly, it is the board's business. It's not the office. I'm the head of operations. The board manages me. Are you with me? So it's not me. I have nothing to do with the account. And another thing, any document belonging to the board, shareholders or residents actually need to go to them to receive copies. Does that answer your question, Emma? Thank you.
Okay. You've now received the account.
I'm not presenting the account to be received. No, there's not going to be a ballot.
There's no voting. You just received that.
There's no voting. So now the board.
It presented to you.
Yes, I've presented it to you. So, Chair, let me see the next one on the agenda. I'm going to show you now. The next one is.
Which is the update from the board?
Okay, I'm going to bring out the agenda now. I've got a copy here.
I have the agenda, which is update from the board.
Oh, thank you very much. So over to you, Chair. Thank you very much. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to stop sharing now. Thank you.
Like I said before, update from the board has been given while you were away. The only thing I've not mentioned is that the board got a letter, or residents got a letter from the council saying they do not intend to sell off the estate. Those of you who are new to the estate, you won't know about this. But those of you who are here since 2010, at least, you will know that Lambert wants to sell the estate. And they are more desperate now than before. Why? Even though before we said they are broke. And the argument was no, they're not broke. We said, well, I saw the blueprint as a chair because I went to town hall for a meeting during the time we were fighting to retain our estate. I was told to come and sign off the documents so that they can take over the estate, which we refused. Which was deed of variation, the DOV. We refused signing it. And we stuck to it. But now they are very desperate. It turns out they have now come out of the open that they are short of money, that they are broke. They've told you and I that they are broke. So that they are broke with only 38 million. But you and I know. I will tell you something. Last month, Lambert went to the union and told them that they are going to file in for insolvency, that they are broke. And union called all its members, that Unison, all the unions, called their members and told them that Lambert Council is broke and is planning to go into liquidation. So this will tell you now they are very, very desperate. More desperate than before. Because if they're able to sell off this estate, if they take it over, then they sell it off, they will make 1.something billion pounds. B as a Bravo, not M for mother. So let's understand where we're coming from. It was through that desperation that led them to send out the letters we received out of the blue. We all got letter out of the blue. I got mine this week on Wednesday. I got mine. They gave me mine on Wednesday. I give you an idea. See, if you're a thief next to your goat or your cow with rope in his hand or her hand, and you say, hey, why do you do that rope near my goat or my cow? He says, no, I'm only trying it for the size of the neck of the cow. That you just play with the cow. He's not playing with the cow. He wants to steal your goat. He wants to steal your cow. So Lambert is playing, telling you, oh, no. I'm not going to sell your estate. We don't intend to sell it at all. Of course they do. Look around you. Look at Mansfield Estate. What happened there? It's now called overquarters. They sold it off. Look at the Packers. What they do? They sold it off. Look at the one in the Tosil. They tried and tried and tried. They still trying it today. In fact, that's too far. Look at the one near us here. The Guinness Trust. What they do? They sold it off. And when they sell it off, most people that suffer are the tenants. The residents suffer a lot. The tenants, once you are in 2 weeks arrears, you're gone. Is that what we want? Lambert knows we want this. But Lambert has got some people on their state who work for them. But we're not going to go into that now until the time comes. But believe you or not, just know that there are some people on this estate that work for Lambert. Lambert pay their salary. And Lambert is encouraging them to cause confusion on the estate. Divide and rule. That will help Lambert. Not residents, but Lambert. For self-justification. Well, let's go now to item number 5. Election of board members. As the chair, the head of our membership steps down every year. And those stepping down this time are Tonia is stepping down, Goretti is stepping down, and Titi is stepping down. When they step down, they have the right to reapply if they want to. If they've applied, I don't know.
What happens to us asking questions?
Shadi.
Hello?
Shadi.
Sorry, Chair, I'm saying, and yeah, I'm listening. I'm answering you, Chair.
Thank you.
Can I tell you? Yeah, thank you very much, Chair. Thank you so much. Now we've received. We're going to Tonia. Sorry, is Tonia with us, please? Tonia.
I'm here.
Tonia. I know. I'll actually. We've received, Chair, nomination from 7 residents.
7. That's good.
Yes, no, I'm even impressed. The body is getting attracted to some people, which is good. We have Maxine, and there are 2 people who have been removed from the board, from Woolly House and Upper House, that they will not be able, they will not be able to, as we know, based on the rule, to actually come in again. They've nominated themselves, so they won't be able to come. And the other thing is that we've also received nominations, like the chair said. Under the rule, we have 1/3 of the leaseholders. It's a tenant management organization. We have 12 board positions, 9 tenants, and 3 leaseholders. We already have 3 leaseholders on the board.
Yes.
So because of that, Paul and Sawa will not be able to. We did not accept the nomination. The board did not accept your nomination based on the rule. We have 3 leaseholders already. And also for Robert, I've been told by the board that he resigned from the board years ago. Chair, do you want to say something on that, please?
Well,
that was before my time.
Robert was on the board. He said he was a policeman. He was on the board in 2012 to help us arrest John Brewster.
Chair, don't worry. Chair, do you just want to say how he resigned, sir? Please, sir, with no disrespect to you.
He resigned from the board and left.
Thank you so much.
He has just work to do, plenty work.
So because of that, we have 4 nominations. We have Tonia, Titi, Goretti, and also we have Joyce from Neville House. We have Maxine. So
Chair, I've got a point to put to that.
I'm going to start with Tonia. Tonia, do you want
Chair,
to
I've got a point to put to what you just said.
Sorry, I'm so sorry, please. Tonia, do you want to say something over to you?
Chair, this is Robert. I've got a point to put to what you just said.
We will come back, please. We will come back to you. I'm going to.
No, you won't come back to me. You will answer the question that I'm about to ask you.
Is that Nicola? Is that Nicholas?
No, it's Robert. Now, you either answer the question.
Okay, Robert, you can write to the board, please.
No, I
Tonya,
don't need
over
to
you,
write to the
please.
board. The board's here. Peter's
Tonya,
here,
over to
the
you,
chair,
please,
and I can
Tonya.
Yeah, I
talk
was
to him.
waiting. I didn't want to talk over you.
I
No,
know.
but that's what I'm
Sorry,
doing right
Robert,
now.
you can write to the board, please.
No, I
Please.
don't need to write to the board. Peter's there. He turned around and said,
You
I
were a
resigned.
board member. Were you a board member? Yes or no?
To the board, and I resigned because Peter wouldn't give me the information I wanted to take to the fraud squad.
I'm so sorry to hear that, but you resigned, and thank you for confirming
No,
that
I
you
didn't
resigned.
resign.
Okay, but did you leave the board? Yes or no?
You resigned, Robert, from the information I was given by the board.
You thought he was a policeman to help us
Somebody
arrest
hands up.
Yes, I was.
When
Unlike you,
Lambert came to
Peter,
us,
like when you
when
turn up
Lambert
at a
came to
board
us,
and accuse me
and
of
said
being...
to us
Chair,
that
please,
all
chair,
shareholders
please.
will be paying
Chair,
for
please. Chair,
he
please.
ran away.
Please.
He said no.
Chair, please.
Say that again?
Chair,
Say that
please.
again, Peter, I ran away from
Chair,
what?
please.
You resigned from the board.
I ran away from the board.
You resigned from the board.
Chair,
I didn't resign.
Okay.
Chair, please.
Co-opted
Chair, I'm
voluntarily.
begging you, chair, please. No, you are the chair of this meeting. Robert, please, you can write to the board. That was the
No, I
information
don't need to write to the board. The board is here. This is supposed to be an AGM.
Can we please continue, Shadi?
To start with.
It's for Tonya. Tonya, over to you, please.
Yeah,
Before you vote, I have a query. Can you explain to me why, if you have resigned for whatever reason, you have resigned from the board, that you're no longer able to stand? People can resign for all types of reasons. You know, your personal circumstances may change, things may happen. So I don't understand that because. Sorry, let me finish. Can I finish my question?
No, I've just
So what
answered
I'm
you.
trying to I'm trying to understand.
Please, I'll respond to her. Thank you.
I'm trying to understand why that rule is in place, because people can resign for a multitude of reasons. There shouldn't be a block on people being able to then stand again. You know, if I was on the board and I became unwell, I may resign because I can't take up that position and I don't have the time. So why is it then I wouldn't be able to stand? I just need to understand the reasoning behind that rule. Thank you.
Can I have your name and your address, please? Can I have your name and just first name or surname and address for the purpose of me?
I live at Newark House.
Okay.
My name is Julia.
Thank you very much.
I am very much a shareholder and have been for
I'll see
many
your
years.
list. I'll see your I'll see your name here too. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Under the LEMB rules,
can I have an answer to the question, please?
The LEMB rules state very clearly that if you resign from the board or remove from the board, you will not be able to come back again. And please refer to the letter of invitation sent out to everybody. I have a copy here in front of me that states that if you resign from the board.
My question is, why is that rule in place for resignation? I didn't ask you if it was part of the rules. I asked what is the reasoning behind it, because it is a rule that for me makes absolutely no sense. So I'm trying to understand the sense.
Thank you. I do not
of having such a rule.
I won't be able to tell you because
your chair is there, and therefore the chair can answer the question.
The reason being that
chair, over to you.
The reason being that when people resign from the board, they resign for a reason, and that reason does not bring them back again to the board. The reason can vary, but they resign for a reason. And that reason will not bring them back to the board to face the same thing. Full stop. Those who formulated it, that was what they had in mind when it was formulated. That there's no readmission.
Can I add to that though? And even those who made the rule, those who are part of the rule, don't even like the rule now, who has also resigned from the board. Are you with me? So the only thing that can happen now is if the board decide, or shareholders, the board, then the shareholders decide to change the rule, it's up to them, but the rule still stands as of now. Thank you.
But it's nonsensical. That is a nonsensical.
Thank you very much. Points noted.
Thank you. Shade, can you please go? So how many Shade? Hello?
Yes, please.
How many nominations do we have now?
Okay, I'm going to show you now, please. Thank you. We have Maxine, we have Joyce, we have Tonia.
3.
Sorry, we have Tonia, Titi, and Dorothy, who have put themselves forward. 3. We also have Maxine and Joyce.
That's 6.
Naval House, making 5.
5. Okay. If it's 5 nominees we have, then the vacant space is 6.
Okay. So there won't be
5.
Okay.
Then those 5 will automatically be assumed onto the board.
Okay.
There's no need to vote for them.
Thank you very much. You're very correct. Okay. Thank you very much.
So if we welcome them back,
okay,
if we welcome Dorothy, Titi,
yeah,
Tonia,
yeah, Maxine,
yeah,
and Joyce.
Yeah. Thank you very much. You're
all welcome to the board. Thank you very much.
And then management agreement. Shade, do you want to say anything about management agreement? Yeah. I just say something now. Please, if anybody has anything, let the officer know, please.
Chair. Okay, please, let's wait until under any other business, please, if time permits, please.
Yes.
Thank you. We've done so well so far, and I really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much.
Can you please expatiate on
if you want LEMB to continue managing the estate under the management agreement, or you want Lambert to take over, but let's first start now. If you want LEMB to continue as a TMO under the management agreement, can I have your hand, please? Thank you. Can you show your hand, please?
Or you want Lambert to sell up the estate?
No, Chair, let me first say the first one. Thank you, sir. If you want Lambert to continue, Lucy will come under. So can you please show your hand if you want LEMB to continue, or you want Lambert to take over? You want to go back to Lambert? I'll see you. One. Lucy, if you want to put your hands down so I won't count you mistakenly. Number 2, 3. If you want LEMB to continue, yeah, you need to raise your hand. If you want LEMB to continue, raise your hand, please. If you want Loughborough Estate Management Board to continue, please. Thank you. 1, 2, can I see on 3, 4, 5, I'm coming, 5, 6, hold on, 6, I can't see your hand, 6, 7, 8, I can't see your hand, please, 8, 9, I can't see your hand, please, 9, chat, I'll come back to you later, 9, if you want LEMB to continue, 9, I can't see your hand, please, if you want LEMB to continue, 9, I'll see your chat, but please press up your hand, 9, and if you want, okay, I'll explain to you again. If you want LEMB to continue as a TMO, sorry, somebody have actually asked me that it's not clear. Please.
I've got nothing on my one, look.
Do you want, please?
You're mad. I'm waiting to say
okay,
no.
Do you want the estate to continue as a TMO? Do you want the estate to continue as a TMO? You want Lambert? Andy, you will not be able to vote, I'm afraid. So sorry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we start all over again, please? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Shade.
Yes.
Andy can vote, even though it's a shareholders meeting, because this is to do with all residents on the estate.
Chair, Andy cannot vote. I'm so sorry, sir. I'm not teaching your job. Shareholders that are entitled to vote at AGM, sir.
Okay, yes.
Thank you, sir.
Correct.
Just according to the rules.
I stand corrected.
Thank you, sir. So please, if you want LM to continue as a TMO, LMA, thank you. One, if you want that estate to continue as a tenant management organization, or if you want to go back to Lambert, please let's start again. Thank you. I've seen your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 9, 9. I can't see your hand, please. 9. Please, I'll go to chat later. You chatted me 9. 9.
There's thousands of people on this estate. There's not 9.
Oh, I know, darling. I'm counting. I know. 9, 10,
So
11. Please, 11,
now
12.
it's now, so we can continue.
12.
9 people can't count for the whole estate.
12. I'm coming, darling.
So
12,
upsetting.
12, 13. Faye, I can't see your hand very clearly. 13, 14. 14, 15.
This
Justin, I've
is
seen
not
you.
real.
15.
This is not real. They're having a laugh.
Hold on, please. Joyce, I've seen you. 15, 16, 17. Beatrice, I've seen you. 17. 17, I've seen you. 17. So I'm seeing the end. Charlotte, I've seen you. 17, 18. And some are chatting me directly. 18, 18, 18, 18. 18. I can't see you, Dorothy. 18, 9. Dorothy, I saw your hand there. You've gone. Dorothy, 18, 19. I've seen you in the office, please. But you step out of 18, 19, 20, 21. Titi, I've seen you. Please, if you are not raising down, you are putting on my table. Deco, please raise it, please. I'm coming. 19, I'm coming. 19, please. 19. I've seen 19, 19, 19, please. I've only counted 19, please. 19, 19, 19. I've seen Joyce. 19, 20. Joyce, I've seen you. Thank you for chatting me. 20. I'm coming, please. 20. I'm going from one page to the other here. 20, 20, 20, 20. We will come to that, Emma. 20, 20. I'm coming, please. 20. Here I've seen 20. Let me see.
20 people cannot count for 1,000 people on the estate. They cannot talk for us. That's not correct.
20. So I've seen it. 20. Please, you're not. Please put your hand on. You are just putting. Yeah, I've seen 20. If you want Lambert, if you want to go back to Lambert, for Lambert to take over, can I see your hand, please?
Yes. Yes, for Lambert.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, for Lambert. About time.
Please, you need
Yes,
to put up your hand. You need to put up your hand.
Don't worry,
please.
my hand is up.
Mommy Grace, you need to put your hand down. You voted already, please.
Who?
No,
I
not
didn't
you,
vote
not you,
already.
darling. Not you, darling, please. Not you. Mommy Grace, Joyce, you voted for Lambert. You need to put it down, please.
This meeting is not for Lambert.
So, please. Joyce, be done. So you voted for Lambert. You also text me. Just try and click. Just click the button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Hold on, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10. Please. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Chair, 10 people voted to go to Lambert. So majority
having a laugh.
10. Thank you so much. Chair, to stay with LEMB. Chair, over to you, Chair. Thank you very much.
Estate improvements.
Chair, I've gone through estate improvements. Remember when I was discussing the account.
That's correct. So, and initiatives. We'll now go to AOP. During the minute, people were doing the account when we were reading. People were writing out notes. Can you please deal with those questions now under this AOB?
Thank you very much. And anybody that okay, I'm going to go straight to the question. I'm coming, please. Sorry about that. I'm trying to go to the chat.
Okay.
Hello. Yeah, hello. Hello. Hello.
Do you mind, please? Can we have one meeting, please?
Please, one meeting, please. We have done so
I don't know
long
call
so
your
far.
name in public. Please, can we have one meeting, please?
They said some people that don't approve already. Not to worry, I've counted you already. I've counted you. Joyce, I know you as well. You've been included. Miss Bryce, don't worry, I've noted you already. Emma, I've noted you already. I've noted you. And remember,
Excuse
this
me.
is another
Excuse me.
thing, Chair.
I
We
heard
will
my name.
only
I heard my
cut.
name. Excuse me.
Sorry, Chair.
What have you? You've noted me for what? Sorry. I heard my name. Sorry. What did you note me for?
Oh, you actually sent me. You sent me a chat that you don't approve, and you raised up
No,
your
I
hand,
didn't
so
say
you've
that.
been
I didn't
counted.
say that. What I said is that I don't approve of the process. Okay, so please don't note me for anything. Don't put my name down on anything, please. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I thought you raised your hand when I was with those people that want to go to Lambert.
No, please don't think. Please don't think anything.
Okay,
I'm saying
is what I saw.
I'm just repeating what you said. Please don't think anything. What I'm saying is I don't approve of what's going on. I don't understand. I can't hear. No, don't thank me, please. I can't hear anything. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
No, you're welcome. I'll be back for AOB.
Thank you so much. So, Chair, let me continue. That's fine. Thank you so much. Your point is duly noted. Now, let me know, has anyone for me? Let me do this. Where are abstentions? Nobody. This vote does not officially count. Please, there's no. I voted to LEMB. I've noted you.
What a blouse
So let me, please, one meeting, please. Please. So, Chair, I've finished everything they said. They were repeating. Some people have seen. Chair, some people repeated. Who is that?
Anybody?
Sade, sorry, Peter.
Is there any AOB by anybody?
Any other business, please?
Right, yes, Sade, I've got any other business.
What's your name?
This is Donna from Styles Garden.
Sorry?
This is Donna from Styles Garden.
Okay.
Right, now, I've got several issues, yeah? I've spoken to Peter several times on a one-to-one about what I'm not happy about. First of all, we've got a coffee factory right beside us, yeah, that burns their coffee beans 3 times a week, smelling up the whole of the building. Now, I've already mentioned this, and I've already said that something needs to be done, but everyone just seems to ignore Styles Garden. Again, our security doors are broken. We've reported it several times. Nothing's been done. So you keep talking about all the maintenance that's been done. There's no maintenance that's been done on Styles Garden. There's no cleaners that come onto Styles Garden. So how you can justify that you spent all this money on cleaning? Where have you been cleaning?
Thank you very much for raising the concern. I will be speaking to you. I'll be seeing you next week. Okay, so we'll talk about it. I kind of. Can I finish, please? You will remember, you will recall that I said during my my discussion on finance and improvement, I totally agree with you that something needs to be done in Styles Garden. Myself and the late secretary, we had a walkabout. Honestly, we went to Styles Garden. We noticed that Styles Garden needs to be thought of. So we think that, but for now, Lambert has told us that they have a 30-year plan to carry out improvements.
Sade, a 30-year plan to do what? I'm not living next to an industrial estate. And this is what Styles Garden has become. And you know, an industrial estate. I've got coffee beans. I've got all sorts going on at the back of me. I'm not paying to live in an industrial estate. This is supposed to be a residential estate. And nobody pays attention to what goes on in Styles Garden. You either run out of money by the time it comes to Styles Garden, or everything's in alphabetical order. I go to the meetings all the time, and I hear the same shit every time.
Donna, if you remember, when this issue was raised before,
Oh, shut up.
Yes. Go on, Peter.
Thank you. When this issue,
Peter.
yeah, when this issue was raised before,
Yeah.
about it,
Yeah.
Lambert said, "There's nothing we can do about it. That it is their property, and there's nothing anybody can do about it." We said that this, what they're doing there, especially the finance that they're going to be doing the digestive aerobics. What's it called again? The digestive aerobic system.
Yes.
They have there.
Yes, but we
That
blocked
smells.
that.
Lambert said, "Well, I told Lambert, they said there's nothing we can do about it." I said to them, "Well, we need to close it." They said, "Well, they're not going to do anything about it."
You're a good storyteller, Peter.
Well, it is what happened, isn't it? It's what happened. When and the people now on the estate, they work with Lambert against us residents.
Okay, so what about the security door? What about our safety? Don't
Lambert.
forget.
Lambert wants to run this place now. They can sell it off.
What's going on now?
They want Lambert to take it over and sell it off.
Chair, hold on. Chair, please. Lucy has been raising her hands up. Lucy, please accept our sincere apology. Lucy, do you want to say something? Chair, Lucy wants to say something, please. And she wants to talk on the security door, which fall under Lambert. Thank you, Lucy.
Thank you, Sean. It's very noisy.
I know.
I just wanted to say that
I don't want to be disrespectful to anybody because we are all adults. I don't want to unmute I don't want to mute, all of them. Please, we are all adults. We've done so well. At least it's better than last year. Thank you. Chair says over to you, Lucy.
I just wanted to say that I'm unaware of any plans for Lambeth to sell off the estate.
Is that what you're saying?
I said I'm unaware of any of that. You said there were plans.
Yeah, point noted. Yeah, point is noted. She came from Lambeth. What about the security? Thank you, Lucy.
I'm unaware. I'm supposed to say that I'm not aware.
Why did you send out letters?
Chair, please. Lucy, what about the security door? Lucy, what about the security door, the communal security door that fall under Lambeth? We keep reporting this to Lambert, but nothing has been done. Please, should I send you an email tomorrow?
Yes, please do.
Thank you very much.
What about the LJ works, Lucy?
Sorry?
What about the LJ works? You heard my fellow residents. They just complain about the works, the smelling thing that comes from there. What is Lambert going to do about it?
Jade can take that up with me via email.
Thank you. Lucy, let me give you a background. I definitely identify with Donna. Every year, Donna will come to the meeting. We've put a toilet at the back of Styles Garden. Chair tried to talk to Lambert not to put it there. They promised to move it an industrial site, but nothing has been done. It's out in safety. This was during Lake Matpa. Please, we need to do something. He has to be relocated. I will be sending you an email. Donna, I totally identify with you and also sympathize with all you lot. But we will keep on writing to Lambert. Thank you, Chair.
And I'm very grateful to you guys in Star Garden. I will work with you to make sure we eradicate those things there. If you come to me.
I need to go.
Any other business? Any other business?
Yes, please.
State your name and what you have.
Bryce,
the noise is too much. You can't really hear anything. The noise is too much. You can't even understand anything going on there.
Bryce, Newark House.
Should meet people so we can hear.
Can you please mute everybody except
Everyone's muted now.
Please, if you want to talk, unmute yourself and speak. Please, it's too much. Remember, I've told us, please, it's a meeting. So
Bryce,
you can unmute
Newark
yourself
House.
and talk. Thank you.
Bryce, Newark House.
Thank you very much. Go ahead. Chair.
Thank you.
Bryce wants to, yeah, thank you very much.
So I just want to say, first of all, I don't have any love for councils. Not Lambeth, not Tower Hamlets, not Hackney. None of them. I've been told that today that Lambeth are trying to sell Loughborough Estate. But I've also been told by Lambeth that they are not. They have no plan on selling Loughborough Estate. Who am I to believe and why?
Chair, you need to unmute yourself, please. Thank you.
Oh?
Thank you. We can hear you now.
Please, can you hear me now?
Yes, please.
You need to ask Lambert. The letter came out of the blue. And those who were here in 2012 know that we went to court with Lambert. Why? Because they wanted to sell the estate. At that time, 1.something billion pounds. That was in 2011-12. And that was why we went to court. Because they asked me to come and sign the DOV, Deed of Variation, to vary the whole thing from LMB to Lambeth, so that the property developers can have a go at it and take over. That was why we went to court, and we won to keep back our estate. So since then, they've not stepped back from it. And now, it is even more pressing now that they have now said publicly that they are broke, that they're going to put themselves into bankruptcy. So, see where I'm coming from. So, Lambert has already committed themselves to selling the estate. So, once they lay their hand on the estate, it's gone, and gone for good. And property developers will now say, well, people who are in rent arrears, tenants in rent arrears, they will be moved away from the estate, and the courts will support them. Because if you're in rent arrears, the court does not treat you nicely at all. Look around you. Packers, they sold it off. True, we're not going to sell. They sold off Packers to property developer. We're not going to sell. They sold off Mansfield Estate, the submarine, to property developers. We're not going to sell. They sold off Guinness Trust, next door to us here. And we are the largest tenant. We are the largest TMO in Lambeth. We have 1,250 homes with a lot of acres of land, spare acres of land here around us. So know where I'm coming from. Those who say they want to Lambeth to take over, they have ulterior motives. Ask them, what is their intention? Ask them. They have motives. Their motives is that Lambeth gave them money, which I know as the chair of the state. They work for Lambeth. They have offices in Lambeth. Lambeth pays their salary. And ask them to help them with their case. So they're helping Lambeth's cause by convincing people. Thank you.
Chair, can I say something, please?
Yes.
Please. I'm reading the chat here. Can I say something? If you go to other TMOs, which I don't want to mention, their chairs now, plural, have been there for years to maintain stability and knowledge and experience. And considering what LEMB has gone through over the years, the organization needs stability and a chair that is vast in knowledge and has the ability to manage the estate with the rest of the board members. So I hope I've answered your question. Thank you.
Apart from me, the longest chair before was Patricia and Hood. If you look at the magazine, no chair resigns from the estate. They only remove themselves. No chair has ever been removed from this estate. Patricia and Hood, as you know, she was forced to resign because of what she did. She was forced to resign, which meant she had to change her name from Patricia to Anne Hood. Her original name is Patricia Anne Hood. I'll say no further.
Okay.
And she was the chair from 2001 until she was removed in 2009 for 9 years.
Okay.
So understand where we're coming from. She would have seen the chair today if not for what she did.
Okay, somehow we got a little bit off track there. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you so much. Donna is raising up her hand.
Sorry, can I just one more thing quickly? Can we just, now that we're all online on this Zoom, can we just please commit to agreeing that this is not an appropriate format to hold these meetings, and any further meetings, can we just bring them into people in person?
Can I say something?
Depends on the country.
Yes, I totally
agree.
Hold on. Chair, can I say something as well? Sorry, Mr. Bryce. Over the years,
yes,
there haven't been any objection to having hybrid meeting. Which
this is an objection.
Can I say? Please let me remember. We allow you to finish. Thank you for saying that. We are all actually here to be open and transparent. Now, change is inevitable. I want to tell you something categorically that virtual meetings now have come to stay. The board and the shareholders can actually consider, but don't forget that we've actually had virtual meetings. This is not the first one. So by saying they should raise an objection here now, I don't think some people may consider. People want hybrid both ways. So, and it's been done before. Our TMO guide also advised us.
Is that a unilateral decision, Charlotte?
Yes.
Is that just your decision?
Yes, please. But shareholders, yes, please. So changing it now. Hold on, please. Let me finish, please. Changing it now will be too late. Remember, we had this meeting as well last year where there were lots of destruction. You can check
Shade. Look,
in January we had an in-person meeting when it was about Tim and what's the other lady's name?
Please, Antoinette is not good. Antoinette is not good. Let the chair call you, please. We've done so well so far. Please, let there be one.
Okay.
Before we start talking, I told you guys why we had this Zoom. I prefer face-to-face because that is where I'm better. When I see you, you see me. I prefer that. But it is the situation we have in the country.
But Peter, there's no COVID, there's no new COVID outbreak.
Phone that number.
Even Parliament is meeting in person.
I gave you a number. I said, call that number and see what the health service says.
There's no outbreak, Peter. I work in health and
is taking a life on this estate. Do I want to be part of it again? No. If the situation is good, we'll have face-to-face. When it's good, we will.
So how come we had a face-to-face in January?
If weather is warm and now that the weather is very cold, well, we cannot jeopardize lives. If it's a warm weather, that's a different thing.
So was it okay to I don't want to sound as if I'm against the TMO. What I'm against as a resident is I think TMOs should work with residents, not penalize them, not chastise them, not threaten them, not intimidate them. If you work with the residents, I guarantee you could be here until you're old and gray and washed up and we'll still be voting for you. But we feel like as residents, we are a different entity from you, from you guys, and I think you've lost touch with the residents. We are the heart and soul of the estate. And if you find a way to communicate with us respectfully, and listen to us as residents. Last year, Peter, you told me you're more educated than I am about putting out our personal information online, even though I am a teacher and this is my specialty. You chose, your first response was to insult me by saying I'm not more educated than you. No,
I don't think I said that. I don't think I said
yes, you did. Yes, you did, Peter. You said.
It depends on how you approach me.
No. You said.
It depends on how you approach me.
Because somebody else said there. I said I wasn't comfortable. I clearly stated I wasn't comfortable as a single mother putting my name, my full name and my full address out there on a virtual meeting. And I said because of GDPR, and you clearly, categorically on my life and my children's life stated, I am not more educated than you.
Okay,
so
thank you very much.
I do not give my name and you instructed Sade to block me, which she did.
Donna, can I say something?
We need to work cohesively together instead of board against
Donna, we will always work together.
Good point.
No resident on this estate will take insult or admit insult.
Yes, you did.
Nobody, no resident will do that.
How
would you want to insult me?
Chair, do you want me to respond? Chair, do you want me to respond? Chair, do you want me to respond to Antoinette?
Yes,
thank you so much for sharing that. Antoinette, you said something that you want the board. Thank you. You said you want the board to work with you.
Yes.
Let me finish that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It works both ways. When you have a group of residents maliciously saying something bad against the board, let me finish. Please, you have allowed you to say, please, saying something that they cannot support in court. Hold on. Saying something, going into their family's life. Hold on. Personal attack, defamation of characters, with substantiated evidence. Hold on. Telling people, remember that I took my time in going through the accounts, saying a lot of things about what is not happening without any evidence, something that they cannot prove in court. Hold on. I now think the board, and it's a closely knit community, and you think the board will be able to work with such a group or person. Are you with me? When you're saying something, maybe, hold on, let me finish. When there's a time to have done something so good for the estate that the only meetings and conclusion being drawn is this, let's do that, let's remove, let's destroy, let's defame. Do you think it's really right? The board is really open. I'm your neighborhood service.
Yes, Sade.
Hold on. Let me finish, please. Please. The board is really ready to work with residents. They're really ready to listen. But when you have a group of people saying, confront or divide and conquer, when you have a group of residents saying what is not, raising malicious allegation, accusation, and this thing is being compiled together and something that they cannot defend in court. Hold on, let me finish, please. I'm begging.
Finish, Sade.
Antoinette, do you now think a board who are also residents like yourself, we now said they should sit down on the same table to discuss how to move the organization forward?
Yes.
When the only aim, when the only aim is to depose. Hold on.
Sade, can I respond?
Antoinette, I'm going to allow you.
Hang on a second. Can I respond?
Can I have one meeting, please? Can I respond? Antoinette, please, let me speak to Antoinette, please. She's listening to me.
Yes, Sade.
And I know you are listening to me. When the only aim is to remove people and think, some people should be at the ends of affairs, and whatever the board does,
Sade,
not
Sade,
acceptable. Let me finish.
as
Let me
a
finish, please.
resident, sorry,
Let me
Sade,
finish.
I
Antoinette,
do
please.
not
We
mean,
don't
Antoinette,
allow you
I
to
have
talk.
been on
Antoinette,
this state for
please.
50 years.
Please let Antoinette speak.
Antoinette,
I
please.
do not mean to cut you off,
Antoinette,
Sade.
Antoinette,
Listen.
let me speak, please.
Antoinette, I've been on this state for 50 years.
Sade, you've been
I'm
talking
coming.
for a long time.
Coming.
Yeah,
Please, it's not
okay, go
argument.
on.
Antoinette is not argument. Please, I'm begging you, please. I'm a staff. I don't live
Please
on your
finish
estate.
quickly,
I work for
Sade,
you.
because let
What
Antoinette
you need
speak.
to do, what you need to do,
to
hold on. What you need to do as a group or as individual is to bring any concern that you have in a professional and legitimate manner. Are you
Yes. Yes, I know.
By
Can I
that,
respond now,
hold on. Your
Sade?
neighbors,
Can I respond?
your neighbors who are also board members will sit down, run the table, you will discuss, you will bring your own ideas.
Yes,
will
I
bring their own ideas.
agree.
We
Can I
will move
respond,
together.
Sade, respectfully? Can
Thank
I
you.
respond?
Thank you
Sade,
so much. Yes, please.
I am a group,
Yeah.
I am a member of Loughborough Voices. Now, where you got it wrong is that where you got it wrong, Sade and Peter, is that we are a coup waiting to overthrow you for no reason. We are a community group. We have supported people with mobility problems with shopping. We have supported people with filling in benefit forms. We have supported people who are isolated in their homes. That's what we are about, supporting our community. But instead of you supporting us to support the community, which will make you and the community look good, you've made us your enemy. You think because we are a group, we are against you. Sade, I respect you and I respect Peter. My aim as a resident, I have 2 young children, is to live in a safe environment on an estate that we are proud of. That is my aim. My aim is not to be best friend with you, Peter, or any group. I am a member of the group because I am a social person. I reach out to people who are socially isolated, people who are not technologically savvy, and people who want to be a part of. We reach out to people like that. And if you work with us to do that, you would realize that we are your allies and not your enemy, Sade. You make us your enemy. Last year, there was about 3 people in the group, and as soon as I jumped on, you said, mute her. She's a group that's here to disrupt. I wasn't here to disrupt. And immediately I got defensive because I'm thinking, why are you thinking I'm here to disrupt? Sade, I love my estate. I love the neighborhood. And I would love for us, everyone, to work together. This is one of the most diverse estates in Lambeth. Do you know that?
I do.
And I love it, Sade. But you have to work with us, not isolate us and see us as the enemy. I am not the enemy. I can be one of your biggest allies. I teach lots of groups. I work with a lot of social groups. I can bring expertise and support to you voluntarily. But you don't want that. You see us as your enemies. And that is what frustrates the hell out of me. And then there comes the intimidation of ASBO letters and letters poorly written from solicitors. It is absolutely ridiculous as a woman, as a mother, as a resident of this estate. This is my passion. Not Andy or Tim or whoever the hell else you think we are a group of. I am an individual. I am a mother. I am a resident. And that is my passion, not any group. But within this group, we find support, and people who are vulnerable find support. And if you only lend that listening ear and allow us as individuals on the estate to lend our expertise to support you, to support us as residents, do you know what? We would be great and unconquerable.
Thank you, Antoinette. Can I say something?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Antoinette. You will recall very well that after our AGM last year, Ellen Onwoye came to you and tried to persuade you to join the board. We did not receive your nomination from the
Because I wasn't given the shareholder form. I was told Peter
What?
has to vet it first. I was not given the shareholder form, and without being a shareholder, I cannot be a board member, can I? And I would welcome it. I would welcome it because we, myself and a few others could be that bridge to the board and the estate and make our estate great again.
No.
Thank you. And the other thing, Chair, sorry, I think another thing Antoinette failed to realize that the board carries out a lot of initiatives. And I've mentioned that time will not permit me, but this is 9 after 9 and people need to go. So we've done
Include
a lot.
us,
But I appreciate,
Shade.
let me finish. I appreciate what you've done so far. The board is not against, don't forget, the board is not against the progress of the estate of this group. No, what they are against is playing divide and rule. Like you've said now, well said, and it's been minuted. If the purpose of a group is to cater for the community, the vulnerable,
which we have been.
Hold on.
No,
then
we haven't.
they can easily
Which we have been, Peter. Do not tell me we haven't. You are not in our group.
Yeah, please, pardon me, sir.
And be a member of
Antoinette,
Antoinette,
we spend a lot
tomorrow
of
is
time.
Saturday.
Please.
Can you come and see me at coffee
please.
morning tomorrow?
Thank you.
Yes, Peter, I will.
Thank you so much.
Come and see me tomorrow.
I will. Yes, I will. Thank you.
Can I just make a point?
Thank you very much.
Bring the point back
Antoinette, I'll see you
to
tomorrow at
the
10 o'clock.
shareholders.
Thank you, Chair. It's 9.
Chair, can I ask
we need to close
I just need to bring the point back to the shareholders having the opportunity to say whether or not they want to meet online. Shareholders have never been given an opportunity to say whether or not they want to meet online. Government has given a ruling for mutual societies
Not online. Not online.
Not online.
Sorry, Emma. Sorry, Jonah.
No.
Because of time, your question, you can direct it to the board. So sorry about that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.